Oh, sweet.
I gave him all the tools he needs to man over the world. And I don't know what's up. He's just not doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing that thing. But he's okay. But I was the one who introduced him to the world. Everybody knows that Tony Mataran got his whole break from Bounty Killer collaboration. Because he had talent. But I was the one who gave him the equipment and the tools to further his talent. And I don't know what. He's having problem with Khaled and all the other ones. Yeah. What's wrong with these guys? I mean, all the time, somebody with respect, when you had a sound clash, you had a party. What is the dub besides the Bounty Killer dub? What is the dub that you heard for the first time and you said, oh, shit, like, he bust that dub, like, what is the dub that blew your mind besides the Bounty Killer dub? Oh, well, most of the great dub plates, it is really classics. Because we have a problem now. The younger generation, they can't do dub plates the real way. Because dub plate has to do with the feelings and emotion, and it has to do with a crazy vibe. Because a dub plate is not a song. The first line has to be effective. You can't sing a dub plate 6-8 bars before the effect comes. As you say the first word, sound and go dead. Yeah, it's supposed to be very effective like a bullet. And this young generation, they don't do dub plates good. They sing the dub like they're doing the sound guy a favor. Like, yeah, I don't even want to hope in my mouth, man. So when the dub play, it don't bring no energy to the crowd. So most of the dubs that would move me today would be some classic dubs from a Buju Banton, a Capleton, a Mad Cobra, or a Shabba Rankin, or a Super Cat. Those type of dub, some Half Pint, some real Johnny Hasburn. Those are the type of songs that would really get me off now. Yeah. Yeah. No, because when you play a Michael Jackson, that's a bragging rights. That's not really a killing song. Michael Jackson ain't going to talk about Killer Boy. Michael Jackson's going to sing about love. So it's a bragging rights. I can play a Michael Jackson and dub, but the Michael Jackson and dub can't kill no sound. Think about it. Nah, it's going to make you look like, yeah, you're on another level because you got this big hakuna you're playing, but what he's saying is not effective to kill a sound. You couldn't play Michael Jackson and kill Khaled. No. He's going to kill it with a Buju or a Bounty or a Capleton. More fire! People dead! What was it Bounty Killer about Khaled? Him go to Jamaica and get a start in Jamaica. Why you say, I'm going to give this kid a chance. I'm going to do some dub plates for him. What did you see in DJ Khaled early that you show him the love you show? Well, the vibe, Khaled has a special vibe. Khaled has a special aura. He's captivating. He's infectious. Khaled takes you over spiritually. He had that spiritual vibes. And then no, it's the first I met a Arab selector back in the days. When we just hear about Taliban and all these crazy Arab people, we never know that there was an Arab who played dancehall music. I've never met an Arab before. So when I met Khaled as an Arab who played dancehall music, it was impressive for me. And then now he used to play on the radio. He was a disc jockey also. So the fact that he's a disc jockey is more than just a selector in the club. And we need people on the radio. And then he's an Arab who loved dancehall and he loved Jamaican culture. He's different from the normal, typical Arab guy. You know Bounty Killer? I have the same phone for 20 years. I got him down as the Arab. The Arab. Yes, so Khaled was a different person, man. And then now I find out that he's into sound clash. I realized he came to Jamaica to clash. So I never know his clashing skill. I know that he's a good disc jockey and he plays. But when he came to Jamaica and he said he was going into the clash, I was like, yo, this is serious, but it's the right place for you to go and make your mark in Jamaica. So I gave him a few dubs and he went in the clash and he never won the clash, but he stands out. And that was all he needed to do. Just stand out more than all the others. And he did that about 98, 99. And from there, Jamaica people start to wanting more Khaled. Because they like the Arab guy.
You know, I see a lot of people take from the Jamaican culture. They make rhythms and songs and hits, but don't come back and embrace Jamaica the right way.
True.
How do you feel about this when you see people? Because everybody, nowadays, you know, everybody from everywhere got the Jamaican vibe, the Jamaican melody, the Jamaican
that's true. True.
What you say about this thing, Warlord?
No, that's a serious problem we've been having over the years. That's why a lot of people like to call people culture vulture, as they are culture vultures. But we have people who show the love and the respect all the time. And it's not just people who get the benefit from Jamaica. People like you, Joey Cat. You never try to collaborate or get a big song, that's why you like Jamaica. You just love the culture from a youth growing up in New York. And we embrace that. So Khaled was one of those persons. Khaled never used to think that, oh, Jamaica was going to make him big. And then Khaled got his break and he, all right. I never even know Khaled was a producer. So as I told you, I started to power with Khaled now, 98, 99. And I'm making an album 2002. That's when he did the intro for the album. The Ghetto Dictionary album. So he said he wanted to produce a track. So I never know he was a producer at the time, but I know that he's into music and he's good at crazy ideas and innovative thoughts. So I said, all right, let me hear the beat. If the beat is on fleek, we good. Cause you my people, I don't care if you are a professional producer. You want to produce, we gonna produce. So he gave me the beat, and the beat was one whole throwback bad man beat. So I did a song him. Test me if you can, or maybe. Why you go dead? Come me gun them no lazy. I am warlord, so go and tell war lady. So if they come up and me gun them and not shady. So that song was produced by Khaled on the album, and he did the intro. And from there, the relationship started to bloom, and then I started to come to Miami, and me and Khaled are par street, and from there, so we become family. I don't even remember what the hell happened.
Every time I speak with Khaled about you, he tell me, Warlord pull up in the newest vehicle. Benz, Lexus, Divine Love, Luxury.
Yeah.
What is it about that? How hard is it to get a car? What was the hardest car for you to import to Jamaica? Is it hard to get like one of those cars?
Well, the first car I imported to Jamaica was an Acura TL. That was 1996. It wasn't that hard because, tell you what, only when the cars are like over 3,000 cc, it costs a certain amount of duty. When the car is like 3.0 or under 3 liter, the duty is okay. It's normal duty. So if you're gonna bring in a big car like a Bentley or a Rolls Royce or those type of cars, then you gotta buy 3 times. You gotta buy to the dealer and then pay the government in Jamaica twice. So that's the only car I import at that time. And then in the 2000s, I import a Range Rover. And what else I import? I buy all my vehicle in Jamaica now because I have to buy them 3 times. So everything is bought in Jamaica.
You buy it over here, you got to pay for it 3 times.
Yeah, you can buy it over there, you got to pay the government 3 times in Jamaica. So it's easier to buy it in Jamaica.
I understand. Vybz Kartel, God bless Vybz Kartel. You introduce him to the world.
Yeah, salute Kartel.
Is there any hope of him getting out soon?
Well, he's still having an appeal. The appeal is still going on. He's getting an appeal from a higher court overseas. So they are still in the whole process of appealing. Yeah, but the system in Jamaica, but I know the system in Jamaica doesn't want to let out Vybz Kartel. So despite discrepancy in his case or questionable things, they deliberately wanted to lock up Kartel. The system in Jamaica went after Kartel. So despite what his case or the scenario was, they wanted him. So if he's gonna get any freedom, it's gonna must be from a higher court overseas, but not Jamaica system. They wanted Kartel. They use him as an example. I can't say if he's innocent or he's not, but I can say yes, he's guilty from what they shown me in the case. And the affidavit, there are a lot of discrepancy. And the fact they are not a dead body, and there are only one evidence, and then there are a lot of tampering with the evidence, it's questionable. So that's why people kept saying free Vybz Kartel.
And so what did he represent? He represented the youth?
He represents the street. He represents the street, he represents the youths. He represents the now generation.
And so they were mad at that?
Yeah, they was mad at that, and they have it like, oh, he's a bad influence. Yeah, and he has too much power and control over the culture. They tried it with me too. They tried to put me away too, but thank God they never had enough that they could use against me.
Yeah, what was that like, man, when you hear the Gaga man, Buju Banton,
Yo.
and he landed in Jamaica?
That was like a super holiday. Yeah, that was a little holiday. That December 8th was really a celebration.
I had a show the same day.
Oh, you couldn't fly to Jamaica?
I wasn't there for the Vybz concert. That's my only regret. I wish I was there. I'm seeing pictures of Shaggy in the crowd and
Yeah.
Berg and Khaled on that thing and Shine, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It was like a super holiday. In Jamaica.
Yeah, that was a super holiday. That was our last great holiday. Until COVID came and spoiled it.
Let me ask you something about Tequila. Your top five, I asked everybody, your top five rappers of all time, all time.
My top 5 rappers. Well, as I told you, Snoop Dogg is the one who really made me like rap. NDA introduced me, but it was really Snoop Dogg. So my top 5 rapper would be like Snoop Dogg. I would say Slick Rick is the king. But the rappers that brought me to rap is Snoop Dogg, Tupac, and Biggie Small. So my top 5 rapper would be Slick Rick, NWA, Tupac, Biggie Small, and Snoop. That's my top 5 rapper.
Wow, you know what's crazy? Snoop Dogg called me last night, FaceTime.
Yeah?
You know, all I can say to Snoop is, I love you, Snoop. I love you. I love you.
Uncle Snoop, yo.
Uncle Snoop is the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah, he's the biggest rapper for me.
Head.
True, he's the biggest living rapper today that 5-year-old kids knows of. He transcends all the eras, like 4 generations now. Yeah, so.
There's nothing you can do when you see Snoop Dogg. He FaceTimed me yesterday. I said, Snoop, I love you, man. What do you want me to do? I love you. You know, he tell Khaled, Buju and Snoop Dogg tell us yesterday. They both said, fuck you guys. You guys in vacations. Send the plane over here. I want to come vacation too. Bounty Killer, I love you and I thank you for coming on the show.
I love you too, bro.
Shine back. Could you tell us about the new album?
Oh, well, I'm working on this new album. Well, it's 18 years since I last released an album doing it. The last album I released was the same one that Khaled did the intro, 2002. Ghetto Dictionary. It has been nominated for a Grammy, great success and everything. But They cancelled my visa 10 years ago. So that killed the whole vibes of me touring and making appearance overseas. So I kind of did lost the vibes of music. So I was just here holding my vibes with my family and just chilling. So it's Damien Jr. Gang Marley. Ron Marley is the brother. He's the one who really said I should do an album and he would executive produce it. So it's Junior Gang.
Who said that?
Junior Gang. That's Junior Gang. Ron Marley, smaller brother.
Fat Joe got the worst patois in the world. I feel comfortable using it when I talk to Bounty Killer.
Yeah, so that's Damien Jr. Gang Marley. Ron Marley, smaller brother.
Young Marley, yes.
Yeah, so he's the one who encouraged me doing the album and he would executive produce it. So that's why I'm working on the album now. So the album is scheduled.
That's a beautiful thing, bro. And Marley's on here.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear that album.
It's going to be a double album. It's going to be a double album, one like a reggae album and one like a dancehall, ragga style, two-side, you know?
We need some dancehall.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on now.
I'll tell you a funny story. What was it? Rihanna's birthday? Rihanna's birthday or something. I love Super Cat. Khaled goes get Super Cat surprise.
Yeah?
Super Cat waiting downstairs. This is a fancy place. Khaled got to send the white Bentley. You know, everything white for Super Cat. Khaled tells me in the table he's scared. He says, yo, man, Super Cat getting tired of waiting, man.
Yeah.
Downstairs.
No, the cat is scary. The cat is scary. This cat is very scary, man.
I go with Khaled downstairs. I start telling jokes, me and Super Cat on the floor laughing. We on the floor. We had the best time in the world. You know,
Yeah.
I love that era. I love that era.
No, the 90s is the whole foundation. They brought the fashion and the style and the music.
Mad Cobra.
Yeah.
Super Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Capleton.
You name them.
Cecila. Barrington Levy.
Whoa! You getting deep now.
Yeah, these are like, you know, I knew, I don't know if you know the first artist, and Roy and Molly don't kill me, the first artist that ever crossed over from Jamaica to the U.S. was called Big Youth.
Oh, Big You.
The little guy with the dreads on the floor.
Yeah.
I used to hang out with him in New York.
Big You, that's the father.
One time.
Sata
I used to
Masagana.
walk the street with him. The man never talked. He go like this to the people.
Yeah. Yeah, Big Youth, he's one of the founder, man. He's one of the first DJs. Well, he's one of the first DJs I've been listening to. From the days of U-Roy, Rankin Trevor, and Big Youth. They are the three first DJs in Jamaica that we was listening to as little boys. Yes, so Big Youth is one of my influence in reggae. He's one who helped us to get to loving the music.
In this legendary interview right here, Bounty, because I know nobody gets to interview you, I must shout out Jabba and Bobby Candace.
Yeah, those are my bro.
Music alive.
They are the one who helped break everything in New York. They are the founder.
New York, they keep reggae music
Yeah.
alive.
Straight up, Bobby and Jabba, they are founders in the breaking of the reggae hip-hop, whole fusion, and keeping the whole Jamaican culture alive in New York.
And remember, I must say Shinehead, because
Yeah, exactly.
I seen busting reggae and hip-hop
Yeah.
in New York.
Yeah, Shinehead and KRS-One, they had a lot to do with the fusion of the dancehall and the reggae stuff with the hip-hop. Yeah, they are the pioneers in New York.
Thank you, Bounty Killer. God bless you for coming on here.
You're always welcome, my brother.
Respect, my brother. We love you, Bounty Killer.
I love you too, bro.
People are...
Dad! Kaboom! Yeah, man. Marksman in the head side, man.